different row variations, which will target the lats. There's a lot of different benefits to this, including posture and being able to bear more weights doing other exercises such as lunges or even squats. The most common mistakes that we see is we release the core and we actually are putting the weight into the shoulders versus the lats. So the way to fix this is to retract the shoulders down and keep the chest over the top of the weights. So no matter what variation you're doing, you want your chest over the top and a nice wide rib cage, locking the shoulders into the torso as a part of it versus the shoulders and the arms being separate from the torso where you start to row. The second most common mistake we see is the intention of trying to drive those elbows back as far as possible versus actually staying in range of motion of the lats and really focusing on squeezing the muscle and the target muscle of the lats. So when you're trying to target the lats, all you need to do is squeeze right to about body height. Once I go up past that, I am now in the shoulder and I'll actually start to hunch. Naturally, I will get out of that bent over position and I'll start to actually get in the traps. And as you can see, it's quite uncommon. The mistake that we see with something like a bent over row is your back starts to hurt because there's no bearing of the weight into the legs. So while it is technically a lat upper body movement, you do want to think about engaging your entire body to get the movement done. So I'm going to lock those shoulders down. I'm going to shift back in a nice strong position, kind of like I'm doing a little bit of a deadlift or an RDL. But as you can see, the weights are still nice and close to my body. I'm not going to let them dangle out in front of me and go into the shoulders. I'm going to retract back. Core is also nice and tight. A lot of people like to release the core or just think about the back. They let their low back round. I'm going to stay nice and strong, let the glutes and the legs take some of the load, and then I'm going to use my whole body to row with a nice neutral and strong spine. A really great way to get better at this movement and really truly master it is to start with something like a seated cable row. It engages your core, allows you to utilize your legs, and helps you to keep those shoulders down. As you can see, Caroline here is demonstrating it, and she actually put a pad underneath her to allow the cable to be coming in a little bit lower, helping her to accentuate shoulders down and chest up. If you're looking for a little bit more advanced techniques, something like a pen lay row or a underhand cable row is another way to do that. Or you can see Donna here is showing us a 3-point single arm row, which is a really nice way to unilaterally work the lats.